Hello everybody. Hello. Hoping you guys are ready for this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm hoping you guys are having one heck of an awesome day today. Today we'll be kicking it in with the RedLine. Sorry, pardon me. Of the RedLine Racing F1 eSport event today. So I hope you guys are ready for this, because this is going to be one heck of a time out there for the tier 2 guys who are now currently getting ready to rumble out here. So we will be getting onto the track shortly. We're just buttoning up a few little things, and then we'll definitely be good to go for days. So yeah, just wait and check it out how these things are gonna turn out for us today. So now let us start getting ready to rumble, and let's get onto the track, as we have a few guys who are out there on the track getting ready to post their best of bestest times in the tier 2 RedLine Racing League. So I hope you guys are ready for this, because this is going to be one heck of a race today that we're going to be going through right now. So I'm hoping you guys are ready for this, because I'm definitely ready and I'm definitely hyped. So let's get onto the track, and let's get on board with one of the guys. We'll get on board with Skekski for now. So as we can see, right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is Skekski's on board. This guy is ready to rumble. He's already done a shake and bake lap, and he's about to get onto the last corner right there and going to start finish. Let's see how he does on his timed lap right here, all hot and stuff. Alright, so that was a bit of a slow entry into the first corner there, but hopefully he'll be able to correct that for himself. Ooh, it looks like our young man here is definitely trying to do a bit of a catch-up moment for himself, as he is pushing as hard as he can to get himself all the way up top. Oof, giving us a really blistering time there, coming from Skekski right there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my word, I did not see that coming 100%. This guy is definitely on a rumble. Our young Skekski right there, giving us a 136 there. Kaiser just really rocking it out, giving us a 135. Ooh, that's going to be quite interesting right there. Ooh, Raptor taking the fastest lap right there with a 135 or so. But just a few hundredths of a second in front. So this is going to be one heck of a battle up front here from these two guys between, Michael Fourie just really cranking it out and almost going into the sub 30, into the sub 135s there. Whoa, that's quite interesting, I must say. Coming from this young man. So let's see how this is going to turn out for him as he gets a provisional pole for now. So looks like the top three guys have just shown us what they're really capable of doing, and they'll be rocking it out with those 135s. But I feel like Marco can still push in a little bit further on and get into a 134. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Do you guys think he'll get himself into those 134s or not? Right, so let's try to get on board with Quentin Berry. This guy just joined us mid-season. He is in the Mercedes, right, if I'm not mistaken. And he is one of those guys who's been showing a bit of potential. The question is he one of the guys who will be fast enough to crack it out there and get himself into the top 5 spot? Or is he going to be sitting right there in the midfield and work himself all the way up to the top? We'll just have to find out, as we have not yet seen his full potential from his racing. But yeah, for now, we're just going to have to wait and see how he takes these corners. Looking quite neat there, not a problem at all. Ooh, will he be able to carry out the speed coming through to this left-hander right here? Ooh, does break up a little. Ooh, okay, we might have a bit of a crash going on here. Okay, right, so ladies and gentlemen, the game just gave us a bit of a glitchy moment there, and hopefully that is not on our side. Because if it is, that's going to be one heck of a scary moment for us to go through for now. But we're just going to have to wait and see how this is going to turn out for us today. But I don't see any big issues so far. Right, so we are here with Quentin Berry, who's really trying to crack it out there. Doesn't use the full width of the track to maximize the speed coming out of the corners, but you know what? Different people race differently. Some of the people don't take racing lines, and they manage to get themselves into a bit of higher positions, to say. So far, it looks fairly okay for these young men, as they are giving us some real good times, but we just want to see more competitors just really cracking it out there into the 135s. So I'm sure Skekski will be out there for some blood, and he'll be trying to push himself all the way into the 135s. Ooh, a bit of a lock-up there coming from Skekski. That is something you don't want to be having as you go through those corners right there. Ooh, Skekski goes directly into the pits. I wonder what is going on. Is he not feeling the track today, as he is one of our quick drivers on the track? He might be having one of those days, you know. As a driver, you don't always have the best of times, or should I say, like a good day every day. Put it that way. Woo. Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you've just joined us today, welcome to the RedLine Racing. Ooh, okay. Well, Barry just, okay. Barry just kissing the pits there. But anyways, if you've just joined us in today, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be one heck of an epic time out here as the guys are busy with their quali session. This is the Tier 2 drivers for Redline, and they're always full of surprises. The positionings don't really always stay the same as these guys try to push themselves to the very edge and trying to push a little bit further on to get themselves a bit of a better position and getting better with time. So these guys put down a lot of time practicing to try be the faster driver on the track every time when they come and race. So we see that Marco Ferri has definitely cracked himself into the sub 135s there, just getting himself a 134.9. So it's just a matter of a question is Raptor really gonna be able to crack down into the sub 135s? So far he did have provisional purple to say and first sector. Let us see how he does as he goes through this left and the right hander. Oh, that is quite slow. Doesn't carry out a lot of speed going up to the right hander. So hopefully that's not going to punish him too much. So we are seeing Skekski and Quentin Berry going out for mediums and Arcos on a medium. Oh, okay. So this whole entire hot lap has been looking fairly a little bit slow, but it looks like it is a fast lap according to the data that we see on screen on the map there when he got purple in the second sector, which is the middle sector right there. So this is going to be one heck of an interesting one. Oh, here we go. Oh, that is so unfortunate for Raptor. He just manages to miss out on cracking that sub 135. So it looks like Marco Ferri will still be sitting there in that provisional pole for now. So let's try get on board with Vortex right here, one of our talented drivers. He seems to have invalidated his lap for now, so we'll just carry on board with him, and he'll be restarting his quali lap once again as he works himself all the way up to the start. Alright, so here he goes as he approaches the last few corners. Will he be able to get himself into a good position and without having to invalidate his lap here today? So he's almost there into the sub 135s. He's just missing cracking down into it. So as he goes through to the first corner, we'll be able to carry out a bit of speed after this long, shorter to say start finish straight. Doesn't carry out a lot of speed, but just manages to keep it nice and tidy, staying on that racing line, going out a little bit wide. He's maximizing the tracks width, looking real good and confident, going to the left, right, and the right here. Ooh, carrying out a bit of nice speed there. That's looking real great for him as he loses out a bit of speed on the entry, but does carry out a bit of a better speed on the exit. And now goes down on the first straight, DRS straight right here. This is gonna most probably just give him a bit of an edge if he did get that exit correct on the previous corner. Ooh, really cool entry right there, nice and smooth. A bit of a shake and bake coming out of that corner right. That is not what you want to see, but he does manage to keep it nice and steady without any issues at all. Ooh, looking quite funky here coming from Vortex as he blasts himself right through those the right left-handers there. So this is looking real great for Vortex. Will he be able to get himself a second position? Ooh, cutting the corner quite deep there. Quite interesting that the game didn't give him a bit of a penalty of maybe invalidating his lap there, but so far it looks like he is starting to run out of fuel as he cuts through deep into oh yes, he definitely did invalidate his lap on this previous on that previous corner right there. So that will just leaving him in 4th place. He better get out there. Marco for the win. Yes, Grant, definitely Marco for the win so far. But he does have Raptor right behind him, who's going to show him a bit of... we got Winter just getting himself into the 4th place. Quite a sneaky man coming from... sneaky little thing there coming from Winter there. So now we're going to be having 2 Red Bulls super close to... just taking the 2 podium places. Currently, there's 1 Red Bulls in the podium place right now, which is Raptor. So will Winter be able to work himself out a bit to try to get himself up all the way there? Alright, so Raptor going on to the very last few corners to try to get himself all the way up to 1st position. Will he be able to snatch that 1st position in place quite easily, or is he going to struggle a little bit to get it? Let's have a wait and see how this is going to turn out for him as he goes through the last corner, carrying out a bit of speed. That's a little bit of slow speed coming out of the last corner, but hopefully he'll be able to recover on this 1st corner right here, carrying out a bit of speed. Oh, very nicely done, following that racing line quite well, nice and smooth, keeping it nice and tidy, coming out of that 1st corner as he goes through the high speed right-hander, keeping it nice and neat. Will he carry out a bit of speed on the left right here? Oh, getting onto those curbs quite well. Not carrying out the speed on the 2nd right-hander. Well, 2nd corner, which is the right-hander there. Losing out a lot of speed. So that's not going to work out so well for him so far. And, let's hope things will turn out to be quite good for him, this young man, as he pushes on. Ooh, looking fairly confident taking that left-hander there. It looks like he carried out a bit of a real good speed out of that one there. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. How's this is going to work out for this young man? Will he be able to get himself that pole position, as we currently see Marco Ferri just chilling there on his provisional pole? He's most probably outside, gone out for another lap to try push again. Oh, here we go in the last corner. Ooh, Quentin just retires for the time being, and looks like Marco Ferri will be keeping that pole position for now. Hopefully nobody else will be able to topple him as he is chilling right there on provisional pole for the last few seconds of the session. Right, so as we are now at the end of the quali session, we currently have Marco Ferri right up there in pole position, followed by Raptor in 2nd, Kaiser in 3rd, Winter in 4th place. A bit of a surprise time coming from Winter, and we have Vortex in 5th place right there in the race in points. Skekski struggling to get himself all the way up into the top 3 position in 6th place, and then we've got Baby in 7th place. So the Ferrari will be definitely sandwiched between the two racing points right there. And then we've got Ark in 8th place, followed by Quentin Barry in 9th place. Then we've got Alicia in 10th place. She's closing up the points positions for the starting grid. And then we've got Grr in 11th place. So hopefully this is going to turn out to be one heck of an awesome event today that we're going to be seeing as these guys have finished their quali session for today. So far we're looking fairly good in general. So let's hope for the best for these guys, and let's wait and see how this is going to turn out for some of these guys right up there at the top. As you can see, the times are super competitive right up there. So yeah, it's gonna be one heck of a timeout from for the top four guys, and then in that midfield between Vortex and Skekski, that's going to be one heck of a battle, and then followed by the guys right behind them, which is last, well, second to last three people with the 137s. They will be giving us a bit of a cheeky moves coming out there, hopefully. But yeah, I can't wait to see the action today. This is going to be one heck of a race, ladies and gentlemen. I'm hoping you guys are ready for this, because this is going to be awesome. So here we are on the Abu Dhabi track. Clear skies, no wind so far. I'll be lying if I say no wind. But there's a slight bit of a breeze to say. But we're definitely having clear skies for today. And we are not doing the official start time, it looks. So it will be a daytime track for today. So yeah, as we wait for everybody to just get themselves sorted out, this is going to be one heck of a time out there, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so you guys let me know who you guys favor the most on the track. We already have Michael, who's got a lot of support of a better backup from Grant, and nobody else has said cheers to any one of the other guys. I'm hoping you guys will be willing to support some of these guys out there. So here we go as we start the race today, as now we got the guys who just looks like Michael just had a really good pull away there. Oh, we're seeing a Reynolds trying to make a move onto the... Okay, we're already having a bit of a yellow flags moments there, but the Reynolds... Oh, one of the Red Bulls just spins out. We got no idea what happened there. Just spinned out on his own. Must have gotten a little bit too happy with the accelerator there and lost control of the car. But right now, the Kaiser is definitely under attack from the pink Mercedes, which is the Racing Points right there. Will the Racing Points of Vortex be making a move on Kaiser? It looks like he'll stay right there, right behind him. Hopefully the next Racing Points of Baby will be able to get himself nice and close to Kaiser right here. So currently we have Michael just leading the pack in his house. He's just really proving more and more and showing his dominance. As you can see right here, we do have one of the Racing Points still trying to see if they can find a bit of a place. Oh, a bit of a shake. Oh, got Skekski there having a bit of a spin out moment for him. Unfortunately, he's going to be tumbling down the grid as we go along. So, whoa, so far it's a bit of an interesting time out here on the track, as we see people just really taking themselves out. Makes no sense at all for now, but right now it looks like Kaiser is starting to really pull away. Oh, Ark getting the first 3-second penalty of the day today. So looks like Kaiser is definitely starting to show that he's got more pace than Vortex currently right now. So let's wait and see on how this is going to turn out for these guys. So far, your Winter is now having to really try to push as hard as he can to get himself all the way. Oh, Winter just loses the car again. That's gonna cost him quite a lot. And we have Ark, who's lost his wing, going straight into the pits. Oh, that's going to be such a terrible time out there for Winters as he spins out, going right past the pit entry. Right here, he's got a bit of damage. So let's just get on top with these guys right up top here. As let's get on board with Baby and see how he does so far. Oof, a little bit of a going wide there, not staying true to the racing line. Most probably came in a little bit too hot. But so far it's looking fairly okay and everything is looking fine. And then let's get on to the next racing point, which is Vortex right here. He has gotten that second sector purple for himself. It looks like he's now gotten his car back together and he's now starting to get a bit of more pace as he gets himself a little bit close to Kaiser right there. So we still have Raptor really chasing as hard as he can behind Michael. So let's get on board with Raptor right here and the Red Bull and see how he will be managing to fare out between him and Michael. Ooh, we got Winters getting that 3-second penalty. Michael posting the fastest time, which is a 1:39.6. So definitely he is capable of posting faster times, but for now the cars are still heavy with fuel. So as time goes, these cars should be able to go a little bit faster and faster. And Michael will be definitely showing his true colors a little bit later on. Definitely. Ooh, a lot of lockup coming from Michael there. And Raptor going out a little bit wide. Not really getting that that corner right. The racing line gone all wrong for him. But he should be able to get a bit of a tow, as he does have Kaiser right behind him getting a tow. Getting a tow for himself, which will work out to be quite an interesting battle that's going to be brewing right here, because we see Kaiser's really pushing as hard as he can as he locks up going into the corner. So far it's looking fairly interesting, as we now have Skekski. Definitely, if you look at this, the times on the left here, Skekski is getting himself a little bit closer and closer to right there. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna start calling grr as in GRRR because it just sounds a little bit weird to say grr all the time. But yeah. Right, so as we look at it right now, let's have a look and see what's going on here. As we see Skekski working himself all the way from the bottom of the grid after having that bit of an awful spin out. It looks like Grr is having a bit of a problem of pace here, as you see Skekski taking that nice nice racing line to get himself closer and closer to Grr. Oh, Ark getting another 3-second penalty. This man is out there collecting those penalties. He definitely wants to be taken out by the FIA officials. So far it's looking fairly stressful for Grr as he goes through the high speed right-hander. Will he be able to keep the car nice and steady? Ooh, goes out a little bit sharp there coming out of the exit of the corner, not carrying out a little bit of speed there, but it looks like Skekski carrying out a bit of speed into the left right-handers right there. So that's looking real great for Skekski as he carries out more and more speed coming out of that exit right there. So Skekski will be getting DRS. Now let's wait and see. Will Skekski be able to take her out as he tries to make a defensive move, but this is not going to fare out well for him as they go side by side into the corner. Gives him a bit of space right there, and now Skekski goes straight into Gr's left hand wheel right there, just losing a bit of a wing. That's gonna definitely cost him quite a lot now as he comes through the corners, and this should give Alicia a bit of an incentive to start pushing a little bit more, as she's now going through the left right-handers and then the left again. So whoa, what an interesting turnout there. So we now unfortunately missed out on what has most probably happened to Michael Fourie. He definitely had a spin out, it looks, and he's tumbled down the grid as we were watching the other two guys out there. But so far now that moves 2 racing points up 1. So this is looking quite neat for the 2 racing points. It'll move up quite well for them when it comes to the constructors points. Oh, we got a lot of locking up coming from Kaiser right there. Vortex is now just really keeping it nice and neat there. Kaiser feeling the pressure from Vortex. Will Vortex be able to make a move on Kaiser right at the end of the straight? It looks like there won't be any moves coming up as Kaiser tries to block Vortex and make sure that Vortex... Ooh, another penalty again from Ark. The young man needs to really tidy up his attitude and get himself into a bit of a cleaner racing line so far. So it looks like Kaiser's trying to shake Raptor away from the toe, but Raptor will be trying to make a bit of a move there. It does back out. It was a bit of a risky move. Raptor going in a little bit too deep and getting that 3-second penalty. Now that's gonna work against him at the very end of the race, but he does definitely still have a lot of lockup coming from Kaiser there, and Raptor going out wide, being a little bit to say afraid of what has happened right in front of him so far. Will they be getting a move coming through from Raptor anytime soon, as he's getting closer and closer to Kaiser? Kaiser just really feeling the pressure, not getting really good fast exits. Oh, looks like Raptor doesn't want to get into the toe, going into the first corner. Oh, making sure he keeps the car under control going through the first corner. Oh, having to back off there for Raptor, almost losing the back end of the car. Oh my word, we're going out wide there, but still managing to carry out a bit of speed. You can see he's a little bit shaken out there. He's not going through those corners as fast as he usually does, oh wow, that's quite an interesting one. That has happened. What has happened right there? A really nicely done job from Raptor, controlling that car through that high-speed right-hander. Right, so let's just get on board of Quinton Berry. Quinton Berry has been really quite steadily getting closer and closer to the racing point of Vortex right here. Oh, okay, Quinton Berry taking a risky move right there. As Quinton Berry just gets a bit of a tug. Oh, that is unfortunately, Vortex had a bit of a spin out coming out of that corner. I was hoping to get a camera angle of the side-by-side action between the two guys, but it looks like that did not happen so far. So, as we have Skieksky right behind Quinton Berry. And Skieksky has had a bit of a boo-boo moment, and unfortunately having to deal with a bit of a problem, or to say a bit of an issue, when it comes to the start of the first few laps of the race. So here we go now, as we are on board with Skieksky, who's getting closer and closer to Quinton Berry. Quinton Berry just taking a bit of a pit stop moment there, as he's starting to feel those soft compound tires really deteriorating for him. So Marco Ferrer is still right there at the back. Let's actually have a look and see. Marco on the medium compound tires. Those mediums should be able... Oh, Michael posting the fastest time yet again. A 139.555. That is a few tenths of a second faster than the previous one, but it's still a fast time, definitely. Right, so we might be getting a bit of action coming from Quinton Berry. As you can see, we have Alicia, who's still on her soft compound tires, has not went into the pits yet, going out a little bit wide there, just respectfully letting the faster driver go right through. And Vortex just getting another 3-second penalty is not ideal for him, as he is one of the guys who were competitive enough to get a seat in the top 3 position. So that will definitely ruin it out there for him. So now we've got Michael just working himself all the way from the back of the grid. Ooh, quite an interesting move there coming from Michael. Just giving Michael that position. Well played out team orders, I would assume, coming from Michael there. And you know what? It is what it is. That's how it is here, ladies and gentlemen. You've got to be working as a team on this game if you're in the same team. So that's Michael posting another time again, fast time, which is a few tenths faster. Right now it's at 139.4. Right here we've got Michael right behind Kaiser. Kaiser having a new set of the medium compound tires. Michael's set has already done 2 laps, so he's all nice and toasty warm. This should give him a bit of a faster exit coming out of this corner, but he'll definitely also be getting some DRS. So the question is, will Michael be able to make a move on Kaiser? But Kaiser will have to sit on his ERS to keep Michael away, and most probably go into rich mode. And yes, there we go, as Kaiser keeps Michael at bay. A bit of a lockup coming from Kaiser going into the corner of that 8th, and looking fairly neat coming from Kaiser going through the next corner. So Wow, this is not looking so great for Kaiser right here as Michael makes a move. Will Michael be able to complete that move? Kaiser goes right in the inside. A bit of a lock-up from Kaiser, just keeping his position there. Now Michael's going to have to fight his way through again. Try to get himself closer and closer to Kaiser. Kaiser's just denying him that position. Kaiser's really fighting hard for that position currently right now. Raptor just already went into the pits and he's got his medium compound tires. It's just a matter of time. We'll have to wait and see what position he comes out in, and how this is gonna go out for him as he is on a fresh set of mediums. And oh sorry, he's already went in, and he's already outlap on those mediums. So yeah, that's quite interesting. Right now Kaiser is under a bit of pressure from Michael. Michael just really trying to get himself closer and closer. Kaiser just pulling away as much as he can. Michael using the extra length of the track to get more speed, and then goes through the left right-handers right there, carrying out a bit of speed coming from that high-speed right-hander. But now here we go again. Will Kaiser be able to defend against Michael as Michael is on the attack again? He's got some DRS. He's not using his ERS. Kaiser just trying to break that toe, but Kaiser just managing to keep that position right there. It's just a matter of time. When will Kaiser give up? Will Michael be able to take this young man down as he's fighting for his position right here? Here we go, side by side, going in towards the corner. Oh, a bit of a touch coming from Kaiser there. That's not something we wanted to see. Side by side still going through together. Oh, there we go. Michael still not been able to take the position away from Kaiser. Kaiser just really trying his utmost best to keep that position right there. Oh, this is turning out to be one heck of a time out. Michael's going to have to really fight as hard as he can to get that position away from Kaiser. Skekski sitting up front there. Already done 8 laps of those medium compound tires. Hopefully, Raptor just managing to get hundreds of seconds faster than the previous fastest time from Michael. So that's looking fairly good for Raptor, as he will be pulling away more and more to try stay right up front and get that pole position, because he's got a 3-second penalty. So he's doing his utmost best to get himself all the way up without any issues. So here we go again. Oh no, this is not going to work out well for Michael. As you can see right here, Kaiser will be getting DRS from the car in front of him, which is Skekski, and he'll be getting some toes. So this is going to be one heck of a time out there for Michael. He's going to have to try to figure out another way to get closer to Kaiser, as Kaiser gets himself nice and close to Skekski's gearbox, and Michael going out a little bit wide to carry out a bit more speed for the straight, and so far it's not working out for him. So this has been one heck of an interesting race out here up front with the top 4 guys. Michael just falling back a little bit there on those medium speed corners. So far it's looking quite great for Kaiser, as he is behind Skekski. Skekski trying his utmost best to keep Kaiser away. Skekski wants to oh, here we go. Kaiser going side by side with Skekski. Oh no, Skekski having to go side by side with Michael, but Michael manages to take that position. Now it's just a matter of time. Will Kaiser be able to keep Michael at bay? Right now Skekski will be getting some tow from Michael. Oh, Skekski goes into the pits. Okay, that's going to be one interesting one. Will Skekski go out for another set of mediums, or is he going to go out for a set of softs? That's going to be something we're going to have to wait and see. Oh, there we go. He goes out for a set of mediums. That's a good decision coming from this young man right there. Right now, Kaiser has no car up front, no DRS. Right now, how will he fare out? Will he be able to keep Michael at bay? Right now, Michael's going to get DRS. Michael using his ERS. Oh, here we go. Here we see the attack coming up. Oh, and here we go. They're going to be side by side going towards the corner. Hey! Oh! Kaiser just really trying his... Oh! A bit of a touch there. Kaiser trying his utmost best, going out with a late break right there. Oh, this young man is really trying his best to keep Michael at bay. And Michael's got a bit of a job workout too. He's got a bit of work to do right here as Kaiser is keeping his position for a bit longer, it looks. But wow, a battle between these guys, it's just definitely never ending. Looking at the field right now, everybody's just fairly spread out a bit so far, as we do have Alicia right there with one of her top finishing positions if she carries on with that 9th place. But yeah, that's going to be looking quite great for that team so far. Oh, Michael going out wide, having a bit of a shake and bake coming out of that last corner there on towards the start finish. So this is now going to make Kaiser feel a little bit much more comfortable up front, as Michael will have to work harder to get closer to Kaiser. Kaiser just pulling away a little bit further. We're now seeing Raptor in a bit of a distance right there. The gap is now closing down a bit. Raptor seems to be struggling for pace, as Michael has already done 6 laps with his tires. The question is, will Michael stay all the way out of these tires? That's going to be quite an interesting one, because he's going to struggle for a lot of grip towards the very end of these medium compound tires, unless if we get... Oh, there we go. Now that's a bit of a sign from the tires to say, young man, you got to give us a bit of a break here. Give us a chance to breathe a bit. Tire temperatures must be going off the roof right now for this young man. A lot of locking up coming from these guys as they're pushing themselves a little bit further as far as they can. So let's actually try get on board with Vortex right here, who's had a bit of a terrible start to his race. He was in a really good position, and right now he's just chilling with those hard compound tires, trying to work himself all the way up through the grid, and he's getting closer and closer to Grr, and hopefully that's going to work out well for him. As you can see, Grr isn't really sitting so well onto the racing line. Ooh, a bit of a shake and bake. Nicely controlled skid coming from Vortex right there. The young man's got a bit of real true talent of controlling the car with those hard compound tires. Here we go. As he gets closer and closer, Grr has no pace at all. It looks as he is currently just started grinding with those medium compound tires so far. Right now we just have Vortex getting closer and closer to Grr. This is going to be one interesting fight, as the guy up front should be able to get his tires up to temperature on this lap right here. Oh, Grr not really having a really good racing line so far, but he will have that grip. Ooh, Vortex backing out a bit there with the hard compound tires on that high speed right hander, as he carries out a bit of speed going through the left right handers right there. So that's looking quite great for this young man, as he'll carry out a bit of speed going towards the first long straight, which is the back straight of the track. Ooh, right here we got Skekski right on top of Quentin Berry. Quentin Berry seems to have lost a lot of pace so far. Hopefully he'll be able to get it back together, as he's done 5 laps on those tires. It seems like he's struggling to keep the car under control. Young man, come on, do something. Oh, almost having a bit of a rear ender right there for Skeksis. Skeksis responding with a bit of a break. Ooh, here we go. Will we be seeing a move going towards the first corner right here on Abu Dhabi? Right there, it goes side by side going through the first corner. Takes the inside line from Skekski. Skekski keeping up with of Quinton, but Quinton managing to get a better exit now. They're going through the high-speed right-hander as Quinton Berry suffers a little bit of speed with keeping the car under control on that high-speed corner, going in quite deep there for Quinton. Right now, it's just a matter of if Quinton will be able to get a really fast exits. Unfortunately didn't, and there we go, going through the first straight, and that's an easy peasy move coming from Skekski. Question is, will Quinton Berry be able to make a move right back at Skekski? Ooh, Quinton Berry going in a little bit too deep there. Oh, shake and bake coming out of the corner, and now that is just all hope kind of lost for this young man. Looks like Quinton is suffering a lot of keeping the car intact. It looks like he's losing out a bit on traction coming out from those first few corners as the car shakes and bakes coming out of the corners. It doesn't look like it's got any grip at all. I would say the young man should go out for a set of soft compound tires, which should hopefully get him all the way right up to the top after the next coming 5 laps or 4 laps. Marco Fourie on the charge still, as he is currently just chilling there with those medium compound tires that are getting quite old. Go Marco, Megan. Right there. Wow, we're getting a lot of support for this young man out here. He's already done 9 laps on those medium compound tires. Question is, will he be able to handle the tires when they start to really deteriorate towards the very end for him? But we're just gonna have to wait and see how that turns out for this young man. And he's definitely getting closer and closer to Kaiser. Kaiser seems to have lost a bit of pace, or he's just chilled out to relax a bit. And the battle carries on between these two guys, and we're just gonna have to wait and see how this turns out for them. Right here, we've got Raptor just sitting comfortably right up top in that pole position. Hopefully he can keep it together to try and get himself a really good position for this race. He will be taking that first place today if he keeps it up with what he's doing right now. He just needs to keep that pace going, and those tires won't last. We'll have to box for softs at the end. Yeah, definitely. But well, it depends on how much he's it depends on how much he's really preserving those tires. But the way it looks like it looks like he's really burning through rubber quite quickly, and it's not something that he wants to be going through right now. So I think he can do an extra 8 laps of these current tires, but he's gonna definitely have to go for softs later on. So far, ladies and gentlemen, we are definitely past the halfway mark right now of the race, and we have Raptor right on top of that 3-second penalty, trying to keep Kaiser at bay, but it looks like Kaiser is catching up slowly but surely to Raptor. And then we've got Michael in 3rd place, and Baby in 4th place, and we have Skekski in 5th, Quinton Barry in 6th, and Grr in 7th, Vortex in 8th, Alicia in 9th, Ark in 10th place. So it's not looking so great so far for Skekski after he had a bit of a boo-boo with Baby, it looks like. So looks like Baby's managed to pull away quite hard for himself there. Alright, so it's no time for anyone to relax right here, as you have these guys starting to go through that moment with the tires when they start breaking through. Ooh, really, the young man Ark is just picking up those penalties. Now he's got 24 penalties. How far is this guy willing to take this? Come on, young man, you gotta keep those penalties down. So far, looks like Raptor is losing a lot of pace. He lost half a second on that lap. allowing Kaiser and Michael to catch up to him. It looks like Michael will be chilling just to, just to get the toe and to preserve his tires a little bit longer, to most probably hopefully go into the pits with Kaiser when he does switch over for the medium for the soft compound tires. Or will Kaiser be able to push all the way to the end, which I doubt he will. He shouldn't be able to, but it's just a matter of who's hard-headed enough to stay out there with the medium compound tires. And a lot of locking up coming from Michael with that left tire right there up front. That's gonna really cost him towards the end, as he will be losing out on a lot of grip. So far is looking fairly okay, following that racing line nice and smoothly without a bit of a sideways motion coming through, but managing to keep the car together right there. Ooh, a bit of a moment there. Whoa. But yeah, so far it looks okay. So Michael had a bit of a twisty turny in the first corner. Oh, that's quite interesting. Raptor has just managed to pull 2 seconds. And that is quite interesting. Okay, well, the young man has picked up some pace somewhere, and looks like that's turned out super well for him. Yeah, wow, okay. Oh, we can see the Skekski getting closer and closer to Baby. Skekski's got a fresher tire than Baby. Baby's only just now done 9 laps, as Skekski has done 6 laps on his tires. Let's just try get on board with Skekski right here and see how he's doing so far with these tires. They should still give him a bit of grip for now, but it seems like he's getting closer and closer to Baby. Baby might lose his position to Skekski. Baby's only done the 9 laps of those tires so far. Oh, here we go for the young man. Skekski just really chowing down on the times. Oh, the guys are in the pits. Here we go. Somebody called the shots for those soft compound tires. And it's just, going out for mediums. Okay. I would have went out for softs. That's quite interesting, as these guys shoot out for some extra mediums. So Raptor might be going out for softs then to try and keep his position. But right now, after the pit, this has now allowed Michael to get a whole lot closer to Kaiser. Oh, now it's just a matter of who's gonna be able to keep those tires nice and tidy going out of the corners before they get some heat into them right now. So now this will give Kaiser some bit of an opportunity to use that extra ERS gained from the pits. Oh, looks like he's been sitting on the ERS for a bit coming out of the pits. So Michael just getting the DRS for himself. That's going to put Kaiser in a bit of a predicament there, as he will be having a bit of an issue on this DRS zone right here. Right now, the guys are going to be side by side going through right there. Will Kaiser be able to keep... Oh, a bit of a switcheroo that just happened right there. Kaiser not managing to keep his position. Michael is now going to be set loose and is now not going to have anyone right in front of him to block him. What a nicely done move there. That is quite a neat move coming from Michael. Nice and clean. Kaiser has been really doing his utmost best to keep Michael at bay, but it looks like Michael will be taking that one right there. So wow, let's actually just get on board with Kaiser right here and see if Kaiser's Kaiser cutting in quite deep there. That's a bit of a panic move there coming from Kaiser, as now Michael has a clear road ahead, so he's not going to be experiencing any issues with any downforce going throughout the corners, as now he has fresh air up front. Oh, here we go. Cars are just really going in nice and smooth into those corners, just carrying out a bit of speed. Unfortunately, not managing to carry out the speed into the second corner. Oh, this is only gonna turn out to be a little bit of a tough time for Kaiser right here, as Michael is just chilling up front, and Kaiser's just only getting a bit of a small tiny bit of toe so far for himself, but Michael seems to have a bit of a better pace with these medium compound tires. Oh, Michael is on fire. Oh my word, he is definitely on fire, starting to pull away from Kaiser. Kaiser is not able to keep up of Michael's pace so far. Oh damn, that's not a nice thing for this young man right here. Hopefully he'll be able to make a bit of a comeback as the time goes. Ooh, Michael locking up there. Cars are locking up towards the inside of the corner, which allows him to get a bit of an extra exit speed, as he did not stop all the way. Kaiser really trying his utmost best to keep... Oh, Michael posting the fastest time right there, going a few tenths faster than the previous time, which is now a 1:38. Oh, sorry, pardon me, that is actually a full second faster, because the previous time was a 1:39.4. Oh, there we go. Come on, Kaiser, you can get yourself a little bit closer right there. And now Raptor's in a bit of a saucy moment right here, as he's under fire from Michael, who's chasing him down. Now, that's not something that Raptor has been hoping to see on his rearview mirror. You'll definitely start seeing Michael getting closer and closer right now. So far, that 3-second penalty will be matched up quite soon if Michael carries on with this current pace. Oh, there we go. As we have Kaiser getting himself closer and closer to Michael. This has been one heck of a battle right here. Oh, Michael having a really clean, good exit out of that corner, just managing to keep Kaiser a little bit at bay. And it looks like Kaiser's just managing to get those corners and braking points right. Michael quite aggressively braking a little bit late. And here we go, Kaiser just falling out a bit on the last corner. Here we go, last sector coming through. Done and dusted, and so far Kaiser's just managed to inch a little bit forward, just getting the fastest time by a few tenths. That's looking quite great for this young man today. Ladies and gentlemen, these guys have been showing us a bit of a battle going on here. Oh, we have Quinton Berry right here beside, and he's gone on to the soft compound tires, which should allow him to get the fastest time if he does manage to get a really good pace. But we might be seeing a move, and so far that's not looking so great for Kaiser, as he actually does get that DRS, so that means he's went through the DRS detection zone a little bit within that 1 second time. So this is looking so great for him, having to try break the amount of speed going into the corner and just managing. Oh, that's gonna be for him losing out a bit of pace there. Right here we got Skiexki right on top of Baby. So this has been quite an interesting one, as we've seen Vortex has been chasing down Skiexki, but he had a bit of an issue with his car. But right now Skiexki has managed to topple Vortex, as now is taking Baby's position. This is looking quite great for the young man in the Alpha, and he'll be taking that position quite easily from Baby, but Baby will be able to make a move back on Skiexki on this straight right here with some DRS. Definitely Oh, Skekski just really, ooh, side by side. Okay, that's going to be quite interesting. A bit of a dive coming from Baby. They're quite risky. This young man is risking the whole entire thing just to get that position. That's real good there. That's the action we want to definitely see all the time. Wow, that's quite interesting. Right now we got Skekski on the chase again, trying to chase down Baby. Oh, there we go. Alicia getting a first 3-second penalty there. That is so something that we did not want to see coming from the young lady there. She's been doing quite well, keeping that 9th position. She might have had a bit of a spin out right there at the back, but hopefully she'll be able to make a move right back. Looks like now Baby has gotten a bit of extra pace from nowhere, as he's now managing to keep Skekski a little bit away from him. Ooh, there we go. What an interesting lock-up there. In lock-up and release, getting a really clean entry into the corner. Whoa, well, that's some real good skill coming from the young man there. And ooh, that is now gonna hurt so bad for Michael as he gets the 3-second penalty. That should give Kaiser an easy peasy position for him, but Michael will just have to try pull as hard as he can to keep Kaiser away from the 3-second gap. Oh, here we go now. Will he be seeing a bit of a late move coming through from the Alpha? Just managing to keep that Racing Point away. The Racing Point trying to fight back. And here we go. Going through the last few corners of that action. It looks like Baby's just managed to just keep his car under control. And Skekski taking the position quite interesting enough. Oh, a bit of a shake coming from Baby's car there. Loose end a bit. And wow, ladies and gentlemen, we've been seeing a lot of good battles out here. Now it's just a matter of Kaiser just keeping up with Michael's pace, but then it looks like Michael is really doing his utmost best to pull away from Kaiser, and it looks like it might work out well for Michael if he can get that 3-second gap going ASAP, as we're now going towards the end of the race on the last few laps. Skekski getting a 3-second penalty. Oh, that is now something that he did not want to see. Now he's going to have to work himself really hard to stay away from Baby. He needs to get a 3-second gap between him and Baby to try and win that position. That 4th position will be his if he does get the 3-second gap between him and Baby. So we'll just have to wait and see how this is going to turn out for this young man. And looks like Kaiser's starting to really creep back into it again. He's managing to get a few tenths faster there and there so far. Oh, Skekski really pulling the strings quite hard there. Almost taking half a second on the last few corners. Oh, Baby going out quite wide. Now that's going to make him lose out on a lot of time on these corners right here. This is going to just allow Skekski to take that 4th place position. Now Baby's going to have to work himself back into that 3-second gap again to get himself that 4th position. Now unfortunately the young man is going to be fighting against time so far. It looks like he is struggling a lot with pace. Oh, Kaiser is just dropping further and further behind, it looks, as he was working himself up. It looks like now he's lost a bit of ground to Michael if you're looking at the splits on the top left corner right up there. And that is not something that we want to see coming from the guy. So let's actually get on board with Kaiser right here and see how this young man is doing. Is he suffering or something with these tires? It looks like he does not like to be under chase. He just likes to be under pressure. Ooh, quite an interesting gear down there to keep the car in good shape. Ooh. Oh, Kaiser going out real wide there, getting a 3-second penalty, ruining his opportunity to take that 2nd place from Michael. Now he's going to have to work himself really hard to get up there to get close with Michael. Michael still has a 3-second penalty. The only thing that Kaiser can hope for is Michael to get a 3-second penalty. And so far, Raptors just managed to stay away from Michael, which is quite interesting. Wow. Wow, what an interesting race today here, ladies and gentlemen, in Abu Dhabi. Wow, it's been one heck of a beautiful race. A lot of action coming from these guys. You know, it's been quite interesting. Super interesting. Oh, we see Ark pushing the limits there. He's now got a 30-second penalty. Oh, Vortex getting a penalty again. Oh, just really ruining his opportunity and chances of keeping that position. That's not real good for this young man. If Quentin Berry manages to go past Vortex and takes that position away and pulls a bit of time within the last few laps, that's going to be a really great thing for the young man. But so far, Quentin Berry is still also struggling for pace against Vortex. Right, so let's have a look at the race leader so far. Ooh, race leader has now encountered a bit of traffic here. Will he manage to cope with the traffic that's coming up front right now? He's quite relaxed so far. The only thing he needs to do is to bring the car home and just avoid getting himself into any situations with some penalties. As you can see, Michael is getting closer and closer to Raptor on every lap, but it looks like his efforts will not allow him to get closer than what he is right now. Ooh, Quentin Berry getting another 3-second penalty right there. So there we go. As this right now we got Raptor just going out all the way up front, just chilled out, no big deal, on a holiday, hopefully keeping that car nice and steady. Ladies and gentlemen, this is has been an interesting time out today with these guys in the Tier 2 Racing League, as they've pushed as hard as they could to keep themselves into good positions. So far it's looking quite great for the Red Bull of Raptor, as he is keeping Michael away from the pole position. Michael will just have to most probably just settle for that second place for now, and just maybe hope for Raptor to have a bit of a mistake or just, you know, get a penalty. But so far it doesn't look like Raptor will be going through any of those kind of things, and he'll be just managing himself quite well. Ooh, it looks like we might have a bit of a small... Oh, okay, I was hoping that maybe the two Hasses will work together, maybe give Michael a bit of a DRS on the straight, but it looks like the other Haas of Grr doesn't have the same matched pace as the teammate so far. So far we only have two drivers without any penalties, and that is Baby and Grr. So far they have managed to keep this whole entire race nice and clean. So far this will be a pole position for the Red Bull team today, as Skexky setting the fastest time right there. Oof, almost breaking on the down lows of that 138, but Raptor will be taking this race today. He'll be winning, and he'll be having the glorious moment today, which is quite an interesting one of those rare occasions where we don't have Marco right up top in first place. But you know what, anything could happen still, as he's going through the last few corners for this race leader right here. I'm sure he's excited and ecstatic to have managed to... Ark just getting disqualified on the last lap. Okay, so this is going to be a great moment for Raptor right here, as he will be finishing the race sitting at pole today. That's going to be one heck of a finish for Raptor today, as Michael also takes the second place position. Well done from these guys, as they've been pushing as hard as they can to get themselves into good positionings. Wow, these guys have done the utmost best today, and one heck of an interesting race today, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, I am so impressed today. We had a really great race today. It's been one heck of an awesome evening today with the Tier 2 guys on a RedLine Racing League, and it's been an awesome time to say. So I hope you guys are ready to see the Tier 1 guys, and hopefully we get the same action from them as we got from these guys here in Tier 2. So right now it's just a matter of time, and it's just a matter of time of seeing this great races in Tier 1 to come up. But for now, let's actually celebrate the Tier 2 guys. We celebrate Raptor on his pole position, and what a shocker for us. Wow, a lot of things must have happened for this young man to get that pole position. Obviously, Michael having a bit of a spin out, and Kaiser just managing to stay up front. Had a bit of a boo-boo also in his car, but managing to get the third place position so far. Right, well done to these guys, and ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for the next coming live stream, which will be the Tier 1 RedLine Racing League Gents. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this Tier 2 race, because right now we'll be coming back to the Tier 1 racing stream in a few moments from now. But well done to these guys. You guys have really shown us what Tier 2 racing spirit is all about. What an epic race coming from these guys. Well done to Skekski for taking that fastest lap. And wow, ladies and gentlemen, see you in a roundabout a bit from now. Right, take care.